So, welcome. Today's topic is how to find your life's purpose. Here's 10 things that can help you discover or deepen what that purpose is. Number one thing you're going to want to do, if you're craving to find more purpose in your life, if you're working long hours, but it just feels kind of meaningless in the end, if you're working on projects that used to be exciting but kind of lost their zest and you don't know why, if you just don't know why you're getting up in the morning, if you're kind of lost or just meandering or wandering, this will be extremely helpful for you. The first thing you want to do is you want to sit down, you want to take out a pen and paper, and you want to write down your top 10 values, meaning you want to answer this question 10 times. And the question simply is, what is most important to you in life? What is most important to you in life? You want to ask yourself the question, what's most important to me in life? And then you want to write it down. You say, what else is most important to me in life? Write it down. And you want to keep going until you get 10 things. Now, once you have those, that's not your life's purpose. That's just what's most important to you right now at this moment of your life. We're going to keep that and use it in a little bit. Number two, you want to write down your core strengths. I want you to turn a timer on for 60 seconds. And I want you to write down everything you consider to be a core strength. Now, a core strength is something you also enjoy doing, meaning what do you really like to do? What is the core strength of who you are? You enjoy doing it. You really enjoy the process of it. You enjoy thinking about it. It's a strength of your character. It's a strength of your being. And what are those 10 core strengths? So see if you can identify core strengths in who you are. The reason you do a stream of consciousness for 60 seconds, it allows your brain to just flow. It allows you to just think. It allows you to just come up with ideas without judging them, without figuring out if they're right or wrong, better or worse, good or bad. It allows you literally to just sort through them and get them on paper. Number three, identify your core competencies. Now, a strength is something you enjoy. It's a strength of who you are, a strength of your character. The competencies are things you're actually good at. So the next piece you want to write down is, what are you actually talented at? What are you really skilled at or good at? You can deliver a high quality experience or service, or you can build one of these things and it's really high quality. You're good at it. Number four, you want to sit down and the next question you want to answer is, when or where in your life do you fall in love with the moment? Does time disappear? You disappear. Nothing else seems to matter. Where do you just evaporate into the moment and it seems like, wow, you started off working on a project, you blinked your eyes, and all of a sudden it's 8 hours later and you don't even realize the time flew by. Where does that happen in your life? And identify as many things as you can where that falling in love with life process unfolds, where you just disappear into the moment. Another thing that's called is the flow state, as a book was written about it, where you just disappear into the moment and you don't even think about anything else except for what you're doing. You're totally present in those moments. What are the activities you do, or where do you go that cause that to happen? Number five, who do you enjoy spending time with? If you're looking for your purpose and you're going to turn your purpose into a work or a vocation, you got to consider we spend a lot of time working at this stage in history. And if you're going to be working all the time, you're going to be spending time working usually with people. You want to figure out, who do you enjoy spending time with, because who you enjoy spending time with might determine what you choose to do as this purpose in life. And so who do you really enjoy spending time with? What types of people? Funny people, silly people, serious people, loud people, quiet people. What kind of people do you enjoy really spending time with? This will be interesting to wrap in together. Number six, as you're looking at all these things, what you value most, what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, the types of people you want to spend time with, you want to put a filter on this as well. And the filter is, are the things I'm choosing or that are starting to emerge as my purpose, is it good for me? Is it good for other people? And is it good for the greater good of the world or the universe of some sort? Does it help the animals, the trees, the planet? Does it help everything and everyone be better because you're doing this? It's a good little filter. Is it good for me, good for others, and is it good for the greater good of humanity and animals and people on the planet. Let's see, number 7. Would you be willing to partake in studying this, whatever this passion is you're defining, for let's say 12 to 20 years of your life? Now, there's a lot of things that might have been on your list of like, oh, I'm passionate about singing. It's like, well, do you want to study singing for 25 years? You're like, I don't know. You're like, well, I like to draw stuff. I'm good at drawing things. Well, would you like to study drawing for 25 years? I don't know. You know, you want to figure out, what would you want to study? What would you want to know everything about? You want to consume constantly, read about it, learn about it, listen to videos about it, teach videos about it, create stuff about it. What would you really, really be passionate about at that level that you'd be willing to study and be in-depth learning for 12 plus years? To keep going. Number 8, we're going to switch gears a little. Observe what calls to you. Now, what I mean is, as you're flipping through a magazine, what pops? What things grab your attention where you're like, wow, that's interesting. Your heart skips a beat when you see it or think about it. You know, when you go certain places, where do you feel at home? Where you could just be yourself and it really calls to you to be there. It feels good to be there. What things do you read or learn about that you could do it forever? You know, these are the things. What calls to you? Number 9, take a trip somewhere. It doesn't have to be far, but drive around town. Go to your neighbors. Walk around, go walk around the city you live in. Or if you can travel somewhere of great distance. Go around the world a few times. And as you're traveling, pay attention to what you miss and pay attention to what doesn't seem to matter much. And all of a sudden you'll start to see this thread of what's actually important to you and what's not so much. And finally, number 10, journal for 10 minutes a day. And this is just free flow, streaming conscious. Ask the question, what's my purpose in life? Just write down anything that comes to mind for 10 minutes a day. Do this for 7 days, and you'll start to see a pattern of the things that continue to emerge again and again and again. So real simple. These are 10 ways that can help you deepen or discover your purpose in life. Enjoy this. Have some fun with it. Come back and share with me in the comment section, what did you discover? What are the answers to your questions? If there's other things you've done that helped you find your purpose and you feel very confident in the purpose you're living right now, share that. What did you do in the comments so that other people can find it and it can help them sort out this big question? So have fun with this, kick some butt, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another conversation on here.